Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. What we're going to do today, I want to share with you some of my favorite things that I use to crochet with and some must-haves. And then the second half we're going to do like show and tell, okay? So my first item is my purple crochet bag, which I love. It has several compartments. 2 pockets here on this side, a nice size pocket here for a binder and loose papers, a pocket here on this side that I use a lot, and a larger pocket here, and then the actual content where I keep and store my items, my crochet projects. Short handle, has a nice little cushion to make it, if you want to carry it like this, this is a very cushiony padding that helps with that. And then you can also carry it as a shoulder bag. And again, this is very cushioned, that makes it easier. Got this at Amazon last year for 40 bucks. Okay, here's a large pocket. I have not found a use for this as of yet. Probably some more papers or things like that. What I do is order or purchase crochet patterns. And I tend to need space like that. But what I've done was use my binder for that. Get the crochet patterns, any materials that I want to read at a later date, I just put them in my binder, stick them in here, and stick it right here in the back of the bag. The bag where, like I said, the contents part, this bag is actually designed where you have 4 different yarns that you could stick down in these slots and feed them through the yarn holes there. When I first got the bag, that's what I did. But I found it very restricting. So what I do now is just put my projects here and work from this section. That's one way I use it. So I store my yarns and projects here. Once I'm done, put them back in here. Or as I'm working on them, I work from this section here. Or this is basically the way that I honestly work. Let me see. They have a lot of zippers. You can lift this entire section up, this shield, and again, this is where I have my crochet, my yarn, and then whatever things, I actually had some dishcloths that I had crocheted stored right here. And I just crochet right from this section here. It's definitely a workable tool. It is so good. And it's great when you have an appointment or you're waiting on someone that has an appointment. Just to have all of this in one place, neat, tidy, and you can just pick it up and go. And that I love. I had a short hospital stint last year for like 3 days. Took this with me. Had it up in the hospital bed with me. Loved it. Loved it. And it got a lot of attention. So that was nice. Because a lot of folks here in my area, they are amenable or open to crochet items. We do a lot of craft shows in this area. And people are familiar with that. Like craft items. Here's the front pocket. This is where you store your needles. All of these are Boyd needles. This is my first set of crochet needles that I started with. So I haven't gotten rid of them. Hopefully I'll be able to gift these to someone that is starting out crocheting. But that's what that is for. And you have several little pockets here. 3, yeah. And you just slide things down here in that. I purchased this pom-pom maker at Hobby Lobby. Never used it. Probably never will. because I just buy my pom-poms from Amazon. This section here is for knitting needles. I don't knit. I want to learn, and eventually I will, but this is where you can store your needles. Okay. Now, my crochet hooks that I use are clover. And these I absolutely love, and these are must-haves. These are a great investment. I bought the set of 10. This is not a clover. I bought the set of 10 last year from Amazon. That's these 10 here. And they cost me 40 bucks. The bigger ones I purchase individually, and if you purchase them at Hobby Lobbies or Joann's, they're going to cost you like $10.99. But if you purchase them at Amazon, these are going to run $8 and some change the last time that I checked, okay? Clover, I love, and I can't say enough about them. They are a great investment. Love this little pocket plastic box that I store them in. Then I store it here and zip it up. But the box, I love. I got this from Walmart for 25 cents. Recognize that the least that I pay for stuff is what I love. I don't like paying a lot of money for anything. I like to get things on sale. This was over in the school section, and it was off season. 25 cents. Okay, and I just stick it here in the front, zip it up, and that's it. This over here on this side, I have 2 pockets. I haven't really put anything over here, but what I do have in this one is a receipt book. An old receipt book. Back in the 80s, I was crocheting. I was making little baby layette sets. And I would always say that I've sold crochet before, and I got the receipts. That's why I keep it, because I've sold before, and it just motivates me, keeps me motivated. It's just, I won't part from it. It's real. I've done this before, folks. Not my first rodeo, as they say. This pocket, I've already explained, great for a binder, a small, maybe a 1/2 inch or 1 inch binder. Perfect for that. And again, the compartments keeps me well organized. This section over here is one that I probably go into the most. And what I have and must have is yarn needles. This one is by Boyd, 4 plastic needles, and this is Susan Bates, metal needles, 4 of them. I don't like plastic as much, and the reason being is that I find that when you're weaving in the ends, it's a little, sometimes it can be a little rough just weaving because it's plastic, and I find that I get some resistance. But the metal needles, I use the bigger one. The metal ones, you just thread your yarn through and you just weave in it, and it just goes so much more smoothly. So that is a must-have, which is yarn needles. And like I said, I prefer metal. A plastic ruler. I have this, and I got this at Hobby Lobbies. And this is inches and symmetric. But what I use this for is like when you are mailing something, after you packaged it up, and you have to have the dimensions. I use that for that. That's perfect. And what else I have here? This section I have over here. This is where I keep my stitch markers. What I did when I first started, I used or purchased, come on, I purchased, I'm trying to find where the first one is, come on. I purchased these. These are cute. They nice. Got these at Hobby Lobby's. They're cute. But I was there a couple of weeks ago, and I've been wanting the clover. I've been wanting the clover stitch marker. I really have. But I refuse to pay the price. But what I found at Hobby Lobby's were these over in the jewelry section. They look just like the clover stitch marker. At least in my opinion, it does. And they were $1.99 at Hobby Lobby in the jewelry section. These are must-haves. I love this. And again, I did not pay an arm and a leg. $1.99 over in the jewelry section of Hobby Lobby's. So this is a must-have. You have to have stitch markers. But like I said, I like to keep things within reason. And I bought a bunch of those and I mixed them up with the other ones that I just showed you. But I love these. Measuring tape you have to have. Have had this probably when I was doing the baby layette sets back in the 80s. I've had it that long. Symmetric side, inches side. Love it. And it has, you know, the little springy thing to go back in. And then I also purchased this. This gives you a little bit of more flexibility. Got it at Hobby Lobby's. And this is also symmetric in inches. But it allows you to, you know, not having to keep the button pushed or whatever. But I like this one because it gives you a little bit more flexibility. And it's just great to have that. And embroidery embroidery scissors. I don't like big bulky scissors. I don't like them. I like smaller ones, and definitely when they're decorative. I didn't pay that much for it at Walmart, and I'm sure it won't stay sharp forever, but for me, that's kind of disposable. But I really, really love small embroidery scissors, and I like them sharp because it's nothing worse than to cut yarn and your scissors are not sharp. It just yaws at the yarn and just makes it raggedy. Don't like it. Sharp scissors is a necessity. And like I said, these are embroidery scissors. I'm going to get me another set. I think I paid $5 for these at Walmart. What I always keep in my bag is thread. I do hats and I put pom-poms on them, and I like to purchase threads that will match whatever the hat is. I just don't like using white thread to put every pom-pom on with. I think it should match. So that's what this is, and I purchase these every time I, just about every time I go shopping at Hobby Lobby's. Okay, those are some of my must-haves. I might get into at some point in time talking about the different software that I'm using. I did purchase Canva Pro. I just did business cards. I'm waiting on them. And once I get it, I'm going to do an unboxing video. But Canva, I love. Canva is something that I must have. I just think it's the beautiful thing of designing your own business card and sitting here at your desk and you send it off and it comes through the mail. Love it. So Canva is a must-have. I do believe that is it far as crocheting must-haves. Like I said, crocheting is just not crocheting by itself nowadays. If you're trying to do it, sell online, things of that nature, crocheting is just not what it used to be, which I'm happy over. Crocheting used to be just crocheting and you sell or make it for your family, and that's the end of it. But now, with the blogs, with your website, with Etsy, all of that online, there's other things that go into crocheting nowadays. And like I said, I'm excited about it. I like it. I'm happy that it's moved from the traditional way of just making items and giving them away. I think the way that it's being done now, like I said, with the blogs and the websites and the Estes, things of that nature, it just makes it such more exciting, actually, and it has many more opportunities, and that's what I like about it. So we're going to move on now to the show and tell part. Welcome back to part 2 of the video. The last time I did a video, or one of the most recent videos that I did, was I said that I love to make hats and that I was working on some bucket hats. Well, I'm still crocheting bucket hats, but what's really good about it is I have orders. This week alone, I have 5 orders to deliver. One lady wanted 3 adult hats and 1 hat for her grandson. I'm working on the grandson's hat now, so I should have that done either this evening or tomorrow. And then I have one other one that I'm working on for a lady. So I have 5 orders just this week alone. So what I want to do is show you the hats. Okay? These are all made out of 100% cotton, and I'm going to show you the yarn that I've been using to make the hats. So this one right here, all white with yellow trimmings. Yellow and orange and white trimmings. Okay, this is this one. I love these bucket hats. They're so easy and so fast to work up. Okay, here we have a white one. Green and blue. 2 different shades of blue, actually. A darker blue, a lighter blue, maybe baby blue. That's what's going on here around the center, or right here, right before the brim starts, and right here when the brim ends. So that is that one. Hope the light is not casting such a bad glare, because the mannequins, they're white, and the light just seems to make it more intense. This one I really, really like. All green, blue, white, but all 100% cotton. Okay, and I'm running out of mannequin heads. But I love making hats, and these are I'm really enjoying these. Give me a moment. Okay, here we go. This one is looking at the back now. Okay, brown and white. There we go. Then one more. This is a very mingly color. Okay, that's the back. Oops. This is a very busy one. It's beige, has some pink in it. Blue, baby blue. Really like this one. Okay, and here's the yarns that I've been using. I think this one is, because my labels have all fallen off, is Lily Sugar and Cream. So I've been purchasing this. This one I got from Walmart, and I think I paid like $9 and some change. But this is one of the ones that I've been using. All white. I got this just the other day at, where was I at? Joann's. This was $14 or $15. But it is, I don't even have the thing. But it's like 600 some yards of yarn. And I want to say 12 or 14 ounces of yarn, and $15. So that was a good buy. Okay. And I've also made some of the hats out of Barnett Handicrafter. This is really, really good. I need my glasses. This is extremely good. I really like this. I get this from Amazon. Barnett Handcrafter. And this whole thing fit $13, I believe. 12 ounces, 573 yards. And I'm able to get like 4 or 5 hats out of these. This type of yardage, quantity. I'm able to get quite a few. 4, I believe it's 4 or 5. Another one that I have gotten from Amazon, Barnett Handcrafter. Same amount of yarn. Where is it? 12 ounces, 573 yards. And the lady wanted a purple bucket hat. So I got these just yesterday, or day before yesterday. And these are peaches and cream. I'm not sure who let me see. Peaches and cream. And these were $1.97 each for weight. But I think it will only take 2 of these. This I'm going to use for trimming. Make a white hat and do some trimming. But it'll only take 2. But that's what she wanted. And, oops. The grandson hat that I'm working on, it's going to be green. I love this. And again, I got this at Walmart. Okay. So I've started on that, but I'm not quite done. So this is what I've been doing, making bucket hats. And hopefully things will continue in far as orders, and hopefully it will pick up. Here in North Carolina, the weather is better than in some places. I think one day this week it's supposed to be close to 80, but we had a very mild winter. So the weather is changing, and people are going to be getting out more, and they're going to be going to beaches, and hopefully people will be needing bucket hats. So that's what I've been doing, and just wanted to share those things with you, my hats with you. But I do want to take some time to say thank you to all of my subscribers, my new subscribers, some of the very first subscribers that signed on very early in the game of me making videos. I do appreciate it, and I just can't say thank you enough to those subscribers and to my new subscribers. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.